Let's lose the tude, please. Losing the tude.
Sinning this episode.
Speaking of disasters, Dad, we are leaving you in charge.
Yeah, but that's kind of on Beth, right? Why would she ever leave Rick in charge of her children, or really anything?
Yet again, you fail to understand the characterization of Beth. She has been shown to hold her father on a pedestal and admire him despite his actions and behavior.
Using your binder incorrectly, or writing math upside down and backwards on the back panel of a binder for no reason.
Haven't you admitted many times before that Morty is really stupid? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Does that say multigrain legs? I guess they sell peanuts in a box and abbreviate legumes to legs? None of this seems appetizing or profitable.
Sinning a box of food in a cartoon that isn't meant to make sense.
Just keep your sci-fi friends away from my awesome ones.
How about y'all focus and just keep that refrigerator door closed while you carry on conversations and then work on your strategic segregation?
Pointless nitpicking is pointless.
How many people did you invite, Rick?
Better question. Of the many that Rick invited, how many are going to want to get downstairs swifty with Summer's questionably aged peer group?
Discount Jeremy has spent too much time thinking about statutory rape. That's worth this many sins.
Looks like the garage door was instantly fixed.
Isn't that kind of the joke, though? Rick's technology can instantly fix anything, so the garage door falling didn't actually matter. Rick and Summer were basically just looking for any excuse to throw a party.
I love seeing aliens and humans hanging out together despite their differences, but how are none of the people freaking out right now?
Because it's Rick and Morty, you fucknut? Stop trying to apply real-world logic to this fake universe.
Being a Morty at a high school party.
Sinning a character for being that character.
Casually watching a murder meal.
That's the joke.
Knock it off, Slow Mobius!
If Slow Mobius didn't stop using his slow-mo powers until Rick said something, why was Rick able to speak at a normal pace?
Maybe Rick isn't affected by his slow-mo powers because of some kind of technological doodad, or maybe it doesn't matter because this is a cartoon.
This asshole doesn't feel solid objects in his liquid, and that is f***ing concerning. They weren't the size of ants. They were ice cube-sized beings.
Yeah, but he's probably drunk, so he doesn't give a shit.
Summer, don't tell me you're friends with her.
Popular controlling girl is pretty and demands your normal-looking friend to be sacrificed on the altar of conformity. Cliché.
That's not a cliche, bro.
Just want to find somebody nice and sweet.
Which somehow prompts Morty to show her a deadly mad scientist garage, rather than the toy collection in his room.
Well, I'm sure Jessica already has her own toy collection in her room. Oh, wait, you meant actual toys. My bad.
House teleports to a different planet that happens to have oxygen and an immediate hookup to power. Cliché?
No, this one is definitely not a cliche. Also, stop trying to sin things for being convenient in the Rick and Morty universe. Nothing matters here. Just turn your brain off. Oh, who am I kidding? He doesn't have one.
You see, Jerry? May I show you something?
How has Lucy not been caught yet? The operation doesn't seem to be that large, and she's wearing a maid's outfit. No one has questioned why she's fraternizing with a guest instead of cleaning or picking up.
Do you really think the boat staff would give a shit about one of the cleaning ladies hanging out with a sad loser? Most of the staff probably wouldn't even recognize her if they saw her.
Rick's using a credit card to turn these crystals into something snortable. But what's with the number on this thing? 1234 1234? It can't be a show that revels in the details and then not expect a nitpicker to examine stuff like this.
But that's kind of the point, right? They make the number as simple as possible for a quick joke that only people like you are going to find. But then you sin it anyway because your species doesn't understand the concept of humor.
It's the Rick Dance.
That somehow everyone knows instantly.
It's a cartoon, my man. Shut the fuck up and eat your popcorn.
Also, Riverdance did it first.
Discount Jeremy makes a pop culture reference that isn't a sin of the episode cliche.
Well, at least you got all this free stuff.
Equating free stuff as an agreeable result of being the victim of a sexual assault.
And that's the point the show is making. Victims of sexual assault are generally not taken seriously when they're men, which is a huge double standard. The show is actually making a really good point here that you're too stupid to understand.
Not a door, Beth. It's debris.
I don't care, just leave it.
Yeah. Okay.
This door can fit in the front seat, so there's no reason it shouldn't be able to fit in the back of their wagon with a little rearranging.
And why would Beth care? She just doesn't want the door, and Jerry agrees with her because he's a loser.
Hey, fear.
Explaining your references.
Says the same guy who constantly makes obscure references that nobody understands to pass off as jokes.
Pulling down someone's pants while they are frozen mid-step wouldn't be this easy. In reality, these pants would get stuck at the waist and top of the thigh.
Discount Jeremy is way too familiar with the physics of pantsing random strangers. Is he trying to tell us something?
Why is this boner?
Discount Jeremy says boner.
Oh my god! I'm squatted in here!
Oh my God,